Hey, I'm David Levin, and welcome to another strenuous episode of Pop Goes the Culture, the behind-the-scenes TV stories you wouldn't have known from the people who were there. Today, actress Jasmine Guy and I continue to talk about producer Debbie Allen's second season changes to the hit sitcom A Different World. And Debbie Allen plays the greatest practical joke in sitcom history on Jasmine. How did she introduce that? I mean, you had your first season and there was none of that. Then Debbie Allen comes out. How does that...
She introduced it with everything else she introduced. Along with Debbie came a new flavor and feeling. You know, having gone to Howard University, she was like, look, the pit is going to serve greens and cornbread and Southern cooking, and Mr. Gaines is going to be like your father and your grandfather figure. This is what we had at Howard. It wasn't a cold place to go to school. She also brought in a different technique of working. God, the first season, we would do things maybe 13 times, which for me, I had no experience in doing that many takes, and I did everything like you were performing it on stage. So I never, I didn't change. I didn't know why we were doing it again. I never knew what the hell was going on, basically. And we would be there till 1 in the morning on tape days. And she came in, let me just say, our work weeks turned into 4-day weeks instead of 5, and we got out at 10 o'clock every tape night. One take. If we got it, why do it again? And so we were very proficient. And we didn't count on, we'll do it again so I can mess up that line, or I won't give it my all. We also rehearsed at a certain level, too, that wasn't going on in the first season. It was kind of that turn it on for the camera mentality in the first season, and Debbie doesn't work like that. And I just want to tell this little story. Please. Because of this one take setting that we were all used to, I was used to doing things in one take, especially if I nailed it, the audience loved it. I'm almost out of my clothes by the time they're going, we're going to do it again. And this one time, it was Whitley's birthday. And the episode is everyone's acting like they forgot. And so Whitley's alone with a bottle of Bordeaux and some pizza, talking to Denzel Washington photo on her bulletin board, which she takes from the bulletin board and punches in a pillow and makes, half life-size Denzel out of it. And as she's, getting drunk, she's getting more and more into Denzel. And she says, make me call my name. Make me call your name. Denzel! Denzel! Well, first of all, getting drunk, being infatuated with Denzel, I really went for it because I didn't want to do it again. And I really didn't think it would be funny again. And she made me do it again. I usually don't question Debbie, but I said to the stage manager, why? What's the problem? I'm thinking I'll get a note to adjust. And I get back from the stage manager, problem with the lighting. I go back, and I said, well, I'm going to go for it even more because the audience has already seen it. So I really got drunk this time, and I really fell in love with Denzel, and I was so focused. And the audience was cracking up, and there was this energy going on. And in the scene, the girls walk in on me in this embarrassing situation with Denzel's photograph, and I turn around and try and cover it up. So I get the tap on the shoulder, and I turn around, and it's Denzel. And I still, to this day, don't know if I've had quite that reaction ever. I thought I was seeing a ghost. I went I crawled back from him. I thought maybe I focused so hard, I saw Denzel and Don Lewis's face. And then when I realized it was the real Denzel, I was mortified. I was like, oh my God, I don't want him to see me like this. And I just freaked out. And then, Debbie's over in the corner just cracking. Oh, that's so so good. And Denzel's like, are you okay? And I'm like, don't touch me. And then he hugged me. I'm like, oh, he's hugging me. You know, I was so torn between love and humiliation, embarrassment, and stunned, you know. But that's what comes for, you know, taking your takes for granted. You never know why you're doing it again.
And that was why.
Well, that wasn't the way I wanted to meet that man. Let me just say that.
That may be the best story I've heard so far doing this show.
I have a tape of it.
Really? Can we use it?
Probably. Why not?
I
Unless
love
Denzel says no.
Yeah, well, we'll get him to see
It's
it.
so funny. Me and my sister just rerun it because you see me kind of crawling up the bed.
Oh.
It freaked me out.
What
I was
happened
like, that
afterwards?
shit ain't funny, Debbie. Everybody was laughing so much, and, you know, Debbie and Denzel are friends, and I'm like, God, I must look like such a, I don't know. You know, it was my idea that Whitley was in love with Denzel, you know, and it's no stretch. Let me just say that, you know, the girl would be in love with Denzel. But Jasmine didn't want to meet Denzel like, you know, slobbering over him. You know, I'm going to want to be a little cool when I meet him.
Yeah, you weren't so cool.
Oh no, it wasn't cool at all. And I had on this goofy taffeta green dress.
How did he react afterwards?
He says, you can hear him on the tape going, you so scared you scared me. I think they expected a reaction like, oh my God, Denzel. But it freaked me out so bad that it, you know, he was like, well, maybe I don't want to give her a heart attack. You know, I back up a little bit. But, you know.
How'd they get him there? Who got him there?
Debbie. You know, she's a prankster. That's why I said you will always have fun working with Debbie Allen. You're going to work, but you always have fun. You know, she got me a stripper for my birthday on the set. I was like, thanks, Debbie. My
Couldn't
first
get Denzel to
stripper.
strip for you, then.
No. That would have been good. He waited till Ricochet.
Yeah. That's it for now. In part 6 of this 8-part conversation, Jasmine and I discussed the ways that the creators added authenticity to a different world, what it was like working with legendary actress Diane Carroll playing her mom, and what Jasmine learned, the creativity and education of working on a different world. Till then, leave your comments below. What's the most surprising thing you've learned so far about Jasmine and her career? I'm David Levin. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Ever dreamt of being a talk show host? Then tune in to Ask Them Yourself most Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific.